like walk and talk. You need to be like a role model. You know what I mean? Like for me, I can say I have like a busy job, but I no excuse to just train yourself. No excuse to keep learning and be better. You know, to be better coach. Not just we talk about personal training, be better coach. For me, coach that means you not just help people in just one thing, surrounding things around them. So me, I try to like we talk to a lot of friends. I train some trainer as well, like a friend. So we helping each other. I learn some from them. I see that I want to keep learning. I learn something from young people, the thing I don't have, and I teach them something that they don't have to, which I experience. That does mean keep learning.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're now watching Kinetic Outcome, and we are still with Donut. You probably can't identify her, but we will show you later. And we are with Jimmy Pang.
Hi.
And he is once a bodybuilding champion, and today a weightlifting coach. So, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Jimmy Pang, and I've been here over 26 years. Moved here when I was 17. Pretty much like spent half of my life here so far. I can say I didn't expect until today I'm gonna be like work as a personal trainer, work in fitness industry. Because my first job is bartender, not related to what I'm doing right now. Yeah, but when I start my career during the bartender, I pick up to start to do some training, like normal weight training, like local gym room. Even like we training together with like without shoes kind of stuff back then, like an old school gym, and yep, get taught by local bodybuilder, like a routine. You go there, what you should do today. Been picking up do that for 3 to 4 years, and he kind of see the potential in me, like to ask me to like get into the bodybuilding competition. Back then I'm not really like exciting about this because I really enjoy what I'm doing, like even like work as a bartender, play basketball or skateboarding. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm happy what I look like back then already. Like you feel stronger, you feel fitter. Your friend, like your friend, your mom, everyone really like you, like what you look back then. Because when I moved to Hong Kong, my body weight is like 55 kilo. Can you imagine like me, really skinny, 55 kilo back then when I'm like 18? Yeah. And I started to do weight training because to see something change, right? Like healthier, like you look good and you're feeling good about yourself. And yeah, but anyway, so I after 4 years training, start to enter the first bodybuilding competition in 1999. You're not doing well back then because you have no idea, right? You're not prep, you don't, in bodybuilding back then you need to gain a lot of experience, like year after year. So I can say since 1999, I started getting better, like since like 2003, 2005, when I started to represent Hong Kong, to go to like Macau, go to Singapore. Yeah, and after Singapore, I have a chance to compete in Thailand, my hometown. I get caught up by Thai Bodybuilding Association to ask me to represent Thailand team as well. So I prepared for that, and I first joined the like a bodybuilding Asian Championship in Bahrain, you know, back then. Yes, and that thing I'm not even start to be like personal training or anything yet. I still start to do freelance, start to do full time as a bartender. During back then, I can say you're not really like qualification, what we call. You don't have any certification to be personal training. You just do that thing, just your bodybuilding champion. People approaching you, oh, can you help me? Can you help me to build muscle? Can you help me to lose fat? And they use the concept about what you learn, what you're doing from your experience to help people to get in shape. And my close friend who worked as a California fitness back then, he said to me, oh, you should get the certification and think about change your job to be a personal training. So yeah, I get my certification done and everything, and I just start to join California fitness before I moved to PL, and now I just until now. I mean, like I've been in the industry over 15 years, I can say, like as a personal training. I mean, over 15 years, you can things change, right? From bodybuilding, people start to get to functional training, right? So that means people getting shipped into what we call CrossFit, to what I've been doing after I'm stopped competing for bodybuilding. I changed to do CrossFit, go back to do some Muay Thai, pick up some functional. I start to feel like what a true fitness means. I mean, not just from looking strong, big, looking impressive from outside. When I start to do that functional stuff, I feel like, oh, this is what exactly what we need to do, like to people as well. So that means I change myself slowly in terms of coaching people as well. I mean, I put mix together. So I have the thing called functional bodybuilding. Functional bodybuilding does mean like the thing that I've been experienced in bodybuilding, CrossFitting, and it's for like Muay Thai and a little bit everything, like put mix together to help people get in good shape. So my kind of trend, not exactly like a transformation for people, but I mean help people get in a good shape. Maybe definitely that the result already. You mean when you get in a good shape, that means you lose weight, you look stronger, right? And that the benefit. That's what what I've been doing, to my career, pretty much.
Yeah. Since I also used to just go for the look.
Yeah.
It's very different if you also transition into the inner strength, the core strength.
Yeah, that's one thing back then we don't really talk about this. Bodybuilding people just look at your abs, you look amazing, you have six pack everywhere. I mean, you see your, not just ab here, you see your internal, external oblique, you see oblique like shredded. Even like in bodybuilding, I will have that. We always looking for more muscle, the more the better. You know what I mean? But now when I start to do Olympic weightlifting, I can't say I'm weak when I start to do Olympic lifting, but I can see I can't perform well with the way I look. I mean, the bulk that I have from bodybuilding and go to CrossFit, you know what I mean? Weightlifting more like an art form. We talk about art, so that means it's about the perfect position in the movement. It's not just to be a perfect body composition, you know what I mean? You need to look perfect in your body composition, but I mean in terms of position. So what you should have in there, flexibility, right? You have flexibility, you have mobility, you have strength, and you have power. In bodybuilding career, what I learned, pure strength, I can say that definitely you look stronger, you look good, like aesthetic good, you know what I mean? But some people can't perform. So that means like I got hooked from seeing CrossFit, start to do, because Olympic lifting is part of CrossFit anyway, right? You start to do a lot of gymnastic, condition training, Olympic lifting, gymnastic. The thing I never learned before, get taught in my life, I got to pick up from CrossFit. And when I get into completely got serious injury from when I'm 40, I torn my knee ligament, like two ligaments on my left knee. I feel sad at what I've been done so far for my career, like maybe like through my process about that. And now I'm coming back again, so I even changed the way I'm coaching people even more back then. Not just like what I'm learned from that injury wise. So that means when I get injury and my close friend who are physio and during my career, I mean I know a lot of people during this process, right? During the injury, they said, "Oh, lucky you have good flexibility. Lucky you're strong. Instead, like you pop your two knee ligament, you might break your knee bone already." Because I'm flipping a thigh, we got the 220 kilo thighs. And we train the training like quite wet after the day of training. I'm slipped and the thigh hit on my left knee. I'm falling, the thigh land on the top of my knee. So I popped my both knee ligament on my knee. And I mean during the process about recovering, and I hear lots of good stuff about what I've been doing so far that helping me to me that day. And not me thinking, so if people don't have that experience like I'm doing, they don't have flexibility, they don't have strength, they don't have mobility, and they don't even like have a self-awareness, they might even worse, you know what I mean? So I start to learn more about rehab, prehab after that, you know what I mean? And now start to focus on shift from only CrossFitting now, just Olympic weightlifting, because I try to chasing more perfect about these arts, about this thing to do. So I mean, I shift the way I'm coaching people. Don't get me wrong, I should help people in different area anyway. You know what I mean? But now I can say mainly right now when I'm coaching Olympic weightlifting. But one thing gonna add on about this stuff now. So prehab, rehab, flexibility, mobility. You know what I mean? This is the one thing I try to tell people first when they approach to me. If I don't have that, it's hard to achieve the rest of your fitness goal. So now my class base can be from, back then I can train people maybe just 20 each to 30 each. Now I have kids from 8 years old who have a bone issue, who have like foot issue like flat-footed, or knee issue, or like some bone problem, until the uncle who age like 25 years old, who just recovered from stroke, can't walk, can't do things properly. Because this experience helped me more variety about my customer right now. That's why Rachel said that I'm too busy, because sometimes I feel like, yeah, I'm busy, but I'm not about make money anymore. It's about busy to help people. You know, you kind of shift the way you do things about make money in terms like helping people, and you feel like a reward, you know what I mean? Like a reward from you to, not just that, you learn more and more when you train different people, help different people, different kind of background and different kind of injury. And now I feel like become me today. Like that's why I think it's no one don't have it right now in terms of just focusing one thing about transformation, right? I don't get me wrong. I mean, like those trainers do amazing what they've been doing, but the market is different right now. Fitness industry in Hong Kong is quite big. So if you have more variety in your training, that means for me, I mean, like during even how busy I am, I try to shift time for myself to learn things. You know what I mean? To learn, to get some certificate done if I have a chance, to make sure that you keep update your knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, and then that help a lot in your career. Because I feel like for me, like over time, I start my career quite late when I'm 30. Right? When I'm 30, but what it's my working ethic though. What I will do something, I put my heart into it. Bodybuilding, I'm quite successful because even I work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, as you manage to like win the competition, right? I mean, that does mean for now when you work as a trainer, full-time trainer, I mean, you need to do your job even better. You know, I mean, try to keep learning, keep improving myself. So that's mean I think the thing that can keep me busy to have the customer or doing well in this industry is about keep learning, keep improving yourself. You know what I mean? I can say like you're older, you're wiser. I think is that true? That helped me for today. Yeah.
Okay. So earlier,
Yeah.
you already talked about the struggle part,
Yeah.
right? What happened to your ligaments?
Yeah.
So, what about the rewarding moments
I
in
think,
the process?
yeah, from that, after I learned from my injury, so like I tell you, in my fitness career, then what I learned, what I trained myself for, it'll help me for recover faster. So that means is another thing that shaped me as well to want to become better trainer is like get into more prehab, like, you know, because this thing really important right now in the industry, because a lot of people, they tend to have injury, not just inside the gym, more outside the gym. And most of my customers right now, most of them love outdoor, love go for hike, love to play basketball, you know what I mean, love to do sport. Even now during lockdown, people tend to do more hiking than before, and then what they tend to have like knee pain, ankle pain, all those stuff. That's when from my previous injury, all those stuff, that taught me you need to be more all round. It's about you need to learn how to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? So that thing it can that shift the way of my training until nowadays is about to help people not just to get in a good shape, how to deal with the pain, how to take care of all those small things in life. Like if you wake up stiff, that means you're not lack of recovery and flexibility and stretching. You're not recover enough from what you're doing from previous training or what you're doing on your daily life. So I try to remind them, maybe you need to do maybe just stretching a little more before you go to shower. After wake up in the morning, maybe you need to stretch a little more before you go to work. Make it like a routine, and you can see what is going to help about your pain or not. So even all these things, it teach me as well. I need to now, like wake up, I'm rushing anyway. I can start early, like 6 a.m. for my PT. But then first thing in the gym, I just do stretching together with my PT, like a routine. And now every one of my PT know how to do some stretch without me. When they come before session, they need to stretch. After session, they need to do cool down. The way that I'm coaching people change according to my experience before. You know what I mean? What I got from injury. because now I feel like not everyone come to the gym just want to have the bicep or have six-pack anymore. People want to come here to just feel better and deal with the pain, or they wanna feel better when they go for neck height without pain, or some kid will train with me now and want to jump higher, like for football or basketball, but they don't know that, oh, before you jump higher, how about your jaw ready for that or not? So now that's how I help those people as well. We call like preparation, you know what I mean? So the training now is, I can say, not just like bodybuilding anymore for me, or just crossfitting anymore. I mean, I'm more specific. I think that's why it really like helped me to keep me busy, you know what I mean? To have more customer.
Okay. So next question is, what do you think is Hong Kong's approach in the industry that you're in, and how do you feel it could improve further?
I can say it never stopped right now, even getting better and better in fitness industry in Hong Kong. When I start back then, we always talking about big company like California Fitness, Pure, we have Go24, we have Snap, you name it, all the commercial popping up. At the same time, we have small studio popping up. At the same time, we have boutique gym, like boutique just do for membership. I mean, I can say this is thing that people need. I mean, in this city, people just not just think about what we call just make easy to make money anymore. I can see that they think about their health more as well. That's why fitness industry going up, you know what I mean? And it is a good way. That's why more people in the industry as well, like as a trainer. I mean, people change from, I know a lot of friends who similar as my, like, I mean, work in another industry. For me, I'm from bartender to personal trainer. Some friends who work in the kitchen to be personal trainer. Some friends who work in office work now be personal trainer. I have a friend who just retired from what? Rugby, and now be personal trainer because what? Because they already have some background on that, and just anything. I mean, I can say it's growing up in a good way, and I feel like this is a good thing that we make the Hong Kong society and people like getting better, healthier. I mean, like stronger. And now I can see now. Back then, all my clients is only like people who like we call middle age, like working people. Now I start to have kids. Now I start to have like elderly. I can say elderly because now a lot of people are not just sitting at home now or just walking in the park or just doing that anymore. And now because they see this thing in the media, they see their family, they see their friends start to go out there, just do more stuff and start to get a personal trainer. I mean, this is good. I think it's good for everyone, for us, the people in this industry. It's growing up in a good way. I mean.
Okay. And what advice would you give to people who want to pursue a path that you're currently in?
I can say for me is not just this career like in be a person, it give me a lot of things that I don't have, not just of financial, you know what I mean? When talk about make money, it make me change the way to be a person as well. I mean, like, because you need to like walk and talk, you need to be like a role model, you know what I mean? Like for me, I can say I have like a busy job, but I know excuse to just train yourself, no excuse to keep learning and be better, you know, to be better coach. Not just we talk about personal training, be better coach. For me, coach, that means you not just help people in just one thing, things around them. So me, I try to, like, we talk to a lot of friends. I train some trainer as well, like a friend, so we helping each other. I learn some from them. I see that I want to keep learning. I learn something from young people, the thing I don't have, and I teach them something that they don't have to, which I train. That means keep learning, you know, and you're gonna stop to growing in terms of your business. If you talk about your customer getting bigger and bigger, because the more you stop from learning, improving yourself, the more customer you come. And I mean, you keep this career longer. For me, I'm not expect that I'm getting busier and busier until nowadays. I feel like sometimes you feel tired, but sometimes it kind of motivates you as well to keep going, because you feel like you need more. People need more help. Right? Not for me, not just about make money anymore. I feel like, oh, after you hear someone that come to you, oh, I got this issue about my knee, I got the issue about my shoulder, or I have some kid, oh, I want to be better in school. I want to join the football team, but I feel so weak. You know, when I hear this stuff, you try to helping them, and I feel like if you're keep up your learning and you can help those people. If you're stuck in one thing, you know what I mean? It's hard, right? It's hard. So for me, I feel like one thing I really enjoy the most is like helping different people, but at the same time like learning, keep learning. Yeah. So that's why just don't stop learning. You know, keep improving yourself. Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah.
Because for my industry as well, there's many people that just service and provide what they have to give. But for me, honestly, it's beyond that.
Yeah.
Could be more personal.
Yeah, you look outside. Yeah, a little bit outside.
Like maybe their career path.
Yeah.
Maybe they're lost.
Yeah.
Or they need a little bit of tips from your end, or maybe you could connect dots for them. So it's not just I sell a product and I get my earning, you know. So
yeah, it's true.
And that human touch is what makes you different.
Yeah, and I can say like this industry, like for personal training, you like create your own brand. You know what I mean? We not talk about, because now we have social media, right? I mean, people not just look at you from the street now, like you look like a personal trainer. Now you go to social media form, what you do differently from another people. That's why if you're just unique in one thing, it's hard to keep your market going, right? So for me, I'm not, trust me, I'm not good at this thing. I'm not good at social media or anything. I'm still busy because we've been doing it for many years, but what make me different is I try to be more variety. What I'm doing, still definitely going to involve in fitness, you know what I mean? Because I feel like fitness, it never stop. You can hear a lot of new things coming up all the time about food, about training, about how to get better and this, you know. Even we not talk about the movement anymore. You go to the gym and just do bench press or squatting or whatever, shoulder press. It's easy now, you know what I mean? We not talk about this, we talk about a lot of things. That's why I feel like fitness is everywhere. People make a lot of money from fitness right now, you know what I mean? Cannot just be personal training. That's why if the more you learn, it's better for you. Yeah.
Okay. And next question is, what do you feel personally makes you unique?
I mean,
with all your experience throughout the years.
I can say, I mean, I want to say I'm be better than any one of my friends who in the industry. I respect them all. I try to be humble, I can say that. Maybe people know me more right now because I've been in the industry for a long time, but be humble. I mean, when I go to people's class, pretend like I go to middle of nowhere in some another gym and just be there and learn. See what they do for warm up, what they do for coaching. Let them teaching you, you know what I mean? So me, for this industry, I mean, because you can't stop be learning, right? But for me, for my working ethic, it's about not just working hard, you know, be real and be humble. I think it's more important. No matter how good you are, still better than you. No, I think I'm strong. No way. I feel like stronger than you. Just try to be humble and try to do your best. You know what I mean? So I think this is like something different for me, because I feel like a lot of trainers out there, why they come to me, you know, maybe I have something different. That's why I try to be like who I am most of the time. If people know about me, they might think about not just a Thai trainer, you know, like when they talk about 𝘽𝙤𝙢, they know all around it, they know everything. I think 𝘽𝙤𝙢 can help me about losing weight, 𝘽𝙤𝙢 can help me get into good shape, can help me about move better in weightlifting, or help me about injury or my pain. I think this is visit me differently. Try to be humble and try to like keep learning. You know, this is my goal in life as well. Yeah.
Okay. So the question after that is, who do you look up to most? Could be more than one.
Wow, so deep. I mean, as a believer, as a Christian, we're looking up for Jesus first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big believer. I mean, everything I do, in front of people or behind. However, I do this job for God, you know what I mean? So that's been, I have a good people around me all the time. And after that, people who next to me, like my family, my mom, who were really helpful because now she retired. She live in Thailand. Even like before pandemic or during the pandemic, she's helped people around her. I mean, so she like giving up her life to all these things now. Because she feel like, what do I care for myself now if I have everything? You know what I mean? So she loved to be a person there to provide and help people. That's why I look about her. And yeah, for sure, my wife Rachel family as well. Rachel mom, Rachel dad, family. You know what I mean? Because you come from separate family. You know what I mean? Like, and you feel nice that they give me the feeling like warm welcome feeling. So I look after them like for me myself like a family. You know what I mean? Like people we're looking forward to see every day. You know what I mean? But yeah, but the one I'm thinking that only thing that I can think of for sure, definitely I'm looking God, because I'm a believer, and people like my wife and my family. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm Christian too, so yeah. And after that is your experience throughout the years.
Yeah.
There's going to be supporters, there's going to be people who don't support. Did you have it balanced out, or you had a lot of support?
I mean,
going to where you are right now.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I can see we have a lot of supporter. I can see, you know what I mean? Like, because for me, I know what I mean. I'm open-minded. I'm help people. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of good people around me, you know, in this industry. So I can say, yeah, really good supporter. I mean, in this industry, I mean, a lot of people like I can say come and go, like gym-wise. I mean, because during the pandemic, right? But for me, I keeping busy. I keep doing better and better. Like every year, even now, we're gonna have our own business. So I feel like, yeah, I mean, we're doing great. We're doing well. We move on the right track as who we are, you know, like me and Rachel. So yeah, I think we're very good and we have a lot of good supporter. Yeah, I don't feel like competitive or anything because I'm not thinking that way. I feel like we should do this together. I mean, like, because fitness, like, you help people change people's life, right? Why you need to be think about you better than anyone else? Why you need to think about you're ahead or anyone else? So I think it's wrong, because at the end of the day, you just make people feeling good, right? I mean, feeling good about who they are, and then I think that's the key. Because for me, if you just try to make it high profile, like I can say, it's gonna be more hater. I can say, no one gonna like you, no one gonna support you about it. But for me, just I just stay real. You know what I mean? Just do good what you are and be humble. I think that's why we can keep this going.
About the not being competitive part, was it only recently? What about way back when you were still bodybuilding?
Oh,
Were you way different back then?
you talk about that definitely way back then, because I can say this is in bodybuilding that exactly what we talk about competitive. It's not just competitive as a compete against each other, competitive feeling about who you are as well. You know what I mean? I can honestly tell you that bodybuilding can be a good and bad thing to you for your career. For me, the good thing is it tells you self-discipline. You know what I mean? Like hard-working ethic. You know what I mean? But another thing is self-fitness. If you're so selfish about what you're doing, eat, sleep, and train. I don't want to socialize. I want to do this with my friend or my family. And you're so competitive about want to be ahead of anyone. You want to be the best. You know, walk out there and make sure that you're you smash anyone. The feeling of that is yeah, that's competitive, but I don't have that anymore. I lost that fight anymore. I mean, that competitive feeling. And because you learn from that, at the end of the day, it's killing you. I can tell you that, the competitive feeling, you know what I mean? Because you never think you're satisfied much about yourself when you do bodybuilding. You never think you get enough about something. This is one thing about dark side bodybuilding. You will think about I'm not big enough. No, I tell you guys, this is truly about me. I don't think about anyone else think, this is me, this is what for my career. When you're cut or prepare for the competition on last 2 days, you always think about you were not perfect enough. You always have something missing in your head. Even your people say, fuck man, you look amazing. You're killing it, you look better than last year. How are you doing it? But in your head, you're still not perfect. You know what I mean? But anyway, I learned from that. So now I back off all those sides of feel competitive and push it against myself. I'm more connected with myself. Now I just really enjoy every moment. You know what I mean? I enjoy food. I don't copy my diet anyway. I don't try to find the excuse about how can I keep my body, but it's true. Excuse is because I've been working hard for many years of my career, bodybuilding, crossfitting. I never stopped from working out. Even I'm torn many ligament. Yeah, I can see I'm not really intense for 2 years, but
I'm imagining.
I mean, like I know I'm
sitting down still.
No, I'm work at PO back then. Okay. I mean, I'm on the cluster to work. I come out from hospital day 4, day 5, and go back to PO with my cluster, not a wheelchair definitely, but cluster, sitting there, do my upper body. And then, yeah, during the rehab, I still do my rehab. I still working out. I still pumping iron. So crazy. Hang a chain in my neck, do heavy pull up, even can't do squat. My upper body looks so jacked, my leg looks so small. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. But now you don't have that anymore. I mean, you need to find the balance. So now I feel like you need to looking to how to feel better every day. How you maintain your energy to work. How you keep your energy to help your clients go through their day or help in a good shape. You know what I mean? For me, I mean, not about care much about. I must still care about how about healthy. All right, keep healthy. But I'm not too much about like before. You know what I mean? I'm not too much like concerned about. I need to stay shredded, or it's not my priority right now. You know what I mean? But I'm still trying to be like stay healthy, stay strong. That's why I'm thank Rachel for that. She always kick my ass all the time. Like my day off today, we're going out and do the workout. Oh my God, I want to sleep in. But the only day you can spend time together and do something fun or that together. So just go for it. And after that, you're doing it, you're feeling good. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you just need keep moving. You know what I mean? Just be healthy, be positive. Yeah.
Okay. And the last question, anything to look forward to this year or next year? Rachel talked about the gym you're working on.
Yeah, that's it, our new baby.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, we really exciting about this. We built our brand together. I mean, me and Rachel. Since we together, we have the same concept about. We lucky I have her as my partner, so we see things the same way in terms of fitness, in terms of training. Even now, even this concept about have our own gym is not. I can say it's Olympic weightlifting gym, but it's gonna be unique. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something that not just deliver just in terms of Olympic weightlifting, still the same. Help people in a better shape, help people getting strong, help them overcome a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, because we have good community, I want to keep this going. I want to keep this, build our community bigger. I mean, through my careers, I mean, I really have a lot of friends, customers who've been keeping up for many years. Some of my customers will be like over 15 years, still train with me. And now I'm exciting, like now we have our own space. I hope we can keep that going. You know what I mean? We might have a lot of new customers come to our new space. I want to keep these people, keep building up, keep build our community, I mean, keep this thing getting bigger and bigger. So I hope we're doing well, so we can expand it or we can move to somewhere else. Like somewhere, Thailand maybe, my hometown. But I'm happy. We're happy about what's coming next. I mean, they're gonna be good. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
I appreciate that, spiritual,
Yeah.
your time anyway.
Yeah, and appreciate your time as well.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Hector Tamil, Jimmy Pang, kinetic outcome.
Peace.
Our aim is to provide value, so if you like what you watched, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm also a financial advisor based in Hong Kong, so feel free to check the description box for my details and email or DM. And if ever you need video and photography services, the phenomenal videos you're watching right now are filmed by 𝙤𝙤𝙀𝙀 Mendoza. Lastly, if you love hip-hop music, rap, R&B, singing, whichever that sounds amazing to your ears, because I always do a lot of experiments with it, feel free to drop by my channel at SCF Saint or Saint Crossfade. Appreciate you for being part of this episode and more to come. Till next time.